got me stranded like a branch in the wind. Tell me what you long for. Oh, I want what you want.
Well, good morning, guys. It is Monday, April 15th, 2019. Elena and I are back here in Marsh Harbor. I've been texting back and forth with Michelle to see if he can get his boat repaired today, because we still need to get our stuff off his boat and those solar panels that we desperately need to get them delivered off Michelle's boat. Plus the rest of Michelle's stuff is still on WildChild and we got to get that back to him. He failed to make his last crossing, and I don't know if I showed you any of the footage or the picture or any of the details, but he tried to cross a week ago and it ended up him 3 days and 3 nights at sea, and he washed up on the beach in Vero Beach, very near where he left. Took him 3 days and 3 nights at sea to make a 10-hour, 50-mile crossing. I have no idea what the story is, and I have no idea if he's going to tell that to you on his channel or not, but he says he's going to try and make the crossing again this Friday night, Saturday morning. And since I have very little faith that he's going to actually make the crossing or make it in one piece, because he failed last time, we're going to take WildChild north to Great Sail Key so we can meet him almost as soon as he gets on the bank. So good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, April 16th, and if you read my blog tonight, you will see that I had another fight with Monkey yesterday, and unfortunately he has put us into the position that we on WildChild have to go sail to Florida to him to give him back his crap and to get the solar panels that we desperately need to fix the damage that he did to WildChild before he left. He is unable to make the crossing. He failed to make the crossing. He's damaged his boat, and he expects us just to wait forever, holding his stuff like a storage locker till he comes to get it. So, are you aiming at the ceiling? Okay. So, unfortunately that puts Elena and I in the position that we have to go to Florida. So, for Elena, we're going to do her second sail today. We're in Marsh Harbor. We're going to sail out Great Guana, and we're going to go off to Dahlia's Island, or Dahlia's Key. We're going to wait. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll make the jump through the Whale Key Passage. We'll jump out into the ocean, back in, go to Green Turtle tomorrow. From Green Turtle the next day, we will go up to Crab Key. Then we will go up to Great Sail Key. And there's a small chance that Monkey might make the crossing to us from Florida to the Bahamas on Saturday. There's a window that maybe he might repair his boat and cross, in which case we'll meet him as soon as he gets on the bank. But probably that's not going to happen, so probably in a week, like today is Monday, so in a week, Monday, Tuesday, we are going to have to sail to Florida, raft up, get his stuff off the boat, get our stuff on our boat, and we're going to have to sail right back to the Bahamas. So we get to sail 350 nautical miles just for practice. Yay! 350 miles in the wrong direction. Yay! Just to make up, to compensate for Monkey's inability to make 60-mile crossing on his own. So this is Elena's second sail today, so I'm sure she's going to do great. And we're in the Bahamas. It's easy sailing. We have 10 knots of wind, very light seas. It'll be a lovely couple of hours sailing this afternoon for her second sail and to build her skills. So hopefully by the time we get to crossing the Gulf Stream, her skills are up enough to be able to meet that challenge. So, here we go. So I wasn't able to film for you guys when we lifted the anchor because it's very stressful and my hands are busy. But we took turns, we got the sentinel up, and then I did the rest. The anchor came up heavy and covered in sand, and I had to unpack it. Like, you have to drag it just below the water so the sand bleeds off. But then I had to take a boat hook and scrape the sand off. We got the anchor up in a crowded anchorage and we're headed out now. Conditions are calm, 10 knots of wind, I don't know, 10-inch swell or 12-inch swell. I got Elena at the helm. She's doing really well. She was a minute away from driving us into a sandbar because I didn't have the chart plotter oriented heading up. I had it oriented north up, so we were kind of driving sideways and it confused her, and she lost reference with the landmarks around her, so she started, you know, one more minute and she would have grounded the boat. But you know, I came back and we fixed it and we got on course and we're going out the channel now. When we get out into open waters where we don't have to worry about depth, then we'll raise sail, and we're going to go sail just an easy 2 hours, about 10 miles. We're going to go to Great Guanakee off Delia's Cay. We're going to anchor for the night, so that way we're ready to cross Whale Cut tomorrow. Sailing in the Bahamas is basically always so easy. Look how calm things are. But sailing an 8-foot draft sailboat in 10 feet of water is a little bit nerve-wracking. But she looks stressed. I think she looks stressed out. She definitely looks nervous. You can see her biting her lower lip. There is a lot of stress and a lot of pressure from doing this. And then someone sticks a camera in your face to make it harder. We're doing good though. And just like that, WildChild is sailing again. I realize we make it look like magic because the screen goes black and then bam, the sails are set. Come on back. So because this is still Elena's second sail, it is a training. Oh, we might lose it. It's her second sail, so it's still a training sail. So I need to still kind of babysit her, babysitting the boat. Like, we have to work together because her brain's still learning all the math and angles and stuff. See, we're going tight to the wind. I have a wind angle of 34 degrees, which WildChild doesn't mind, but sometimes it luffs up to 20 degrees and then she loses speed and then she falls off to 35 and she goes and she luffs to 20 or 25 and then it's just not enough. But she's happy now. We're 11 over 4.5. We've got reefed main, reefed Jenny, because we don't want to be overpowered. We're not in a rush. We just want to have a nice easy sail, so we have reduced sail. But WildChild's doing fine. She's a race boat. We could go faster. We don't need to go faster. What other sailboats do you know of that are literally sailing at a wind angle of 29, 30 degrees all day long? Nobody else sails this tight to the wind. And we're reefed, but I mean, we're fine. WildChild is such a good girl, she can practically sail upwind in irons. It's incredible. Our problem is if you look at where the wind is coming from, and this is shallows, we can't cut across that. We need to come through where the pink is and run along there. This is too shallow for us, so we're gonna have to make a tack. So we're gonna run over, we're gonna have to tack over, and then we're gonna tack in. So we're gonna have to hold tight to the wind on both tacks. Another sailboat actually sailing and sailing upwind. Nobody around here ever sails upwind except us and them. Yay, real sailor. Oh, we're getting gusted. Whenever people say to me, "You're just a girl," I always kind of smile inside. Well, look at this. 2 girls on a race boat in the Bahamas sailing. Nobody else does this. You don't see a lot of men sailing out here. They're all motoring. Girls can do it, and girls can do it better. We're good. If the wind will hold steady, this is actually pretty nice for us. I miss sailing in the Bahamas. It's so easy. Look, another sail out here. He's running downwind with his jib. But hey, a sail is a sail. Look at how many people are sailing out here today. It's shocking. Captain Lexi might have a heart attack. I've now seen 2 sailboats with sails up today. I'm shocked. But I'm proud, sailors. The conditions are really calm out here, but WildChild's still running with reefed sails. Elena's still learning, and I'm trying to film with one hand, teach and explain to her with the other hand, and maintain control of the boat. You're going to be like in Europe. People at the airport to greet Elena, the famous world sailor. Don't worry. 60 people watch my videos. They're probably not in Germany. Well, apparently one guy in Japan is watching. Got a guy in Japan.
Oh, I don't know many people from Japan, so maybe just once.
Elena is doing so well. She learned in her sailing lessons the names of all the parts of the boat. She now knows how to handle them and knows what to do. That I can haul her instructions from the helm and she knows how to respond. So just so you guys don't think everybody in the Bahamas sails, so you know that the trend of lazy baby boomers continues. No sails, all motor, motor, motor. Beam reach, I want you to open the Jenny a bit, please. Remember I taught you open it until it gets flappy and then pull it back? I want you to try that now. So watch the sail. Watch your sail. It will tell you when it's not happy. Oh, don't tangle that up. Okay, it's floppy, so now I need you to fix that and pull it in. Pull it in. It's floppy. Put one more wrap on the drum. Use your winch handle. So look at the luff of the Jenny and look at the way that it is luffing. That's what I'm teaching her to do. Look at the sails and learn to feel them. So we're on a beam reach. Your Jenny's floppy. Now start tightening until she's not floppy anymore. And we don't say floppy, we say luffing. I'm going to fall off 10 more degrees. You know what? We're actually switching to a run now. You're good. We're now to a 100-degree wind angle. The course is pretty good on this. 11 over 5.7, and we're pretty much on a good course, so. WildChild's gonna go anchor in there. We're gonna go around Dahlia's rock and key, and we're gonna go kind of around and probably anchor over there somewheres. And now WildChild is at anchor. We are safe, we are happy, we are on the leeward side of this here island. We have just the rock nut anchor, single anchor. We didn't put a sentinel. The waters are calm. Sky is blue, it's warm, it's not too hot. Life is good. And if you want to follow WildChild closer to real time, go to the website and check out the blogs.